Okay, good afternoon to everyone. So my name is Mr. Johnny. I'm very happy to see you again. I'm going to share my screen because I want you to see one presentation according to the topic for today, which is this. Okay, everybody can see this presentation. I assume everybody can see it. All right, I'm going to start with this. Today is Friday, April 24th, 2020, EFL class. Let's get started. So guys, the topic for today is this: will, or the use of will for requests and offers. What is a request? It's something that you need to do, it's something that you need and you want someone else can help you. In this case, you are requesting something. And an offer is someone very polite and offers to help the other person. Let me explain to you a little bit. And also, we are going to be seeing the will not and won't be able to, the different contractions for will. But in this case, is for negative will. All right. So let's continue. So in this case, guys, you can see the screen. It's about will. And we use will to make requests. This is the first use. This is very important because you have to be careful with this. Will has many options, but in this case, we are going to be focused only in for requests, to make requests. Okay, let's continue. Wait for me for a second. Okay, so now this is the second slide. Structure for requests. This is the structure. Let me explain to you. As you can see, will here is the auxiliary. Why is an auxiliary? Because we are using will to make a question. So this is the first use. Will at the beginning, then the subject, in this case, the subject is you. Then we have, or we need a verb, is inflate. Inflate what? The complement, the balloons. Okay. So now the question says, will you inflate the balloons? In this case, that is a request because you are asking someone else to help you. And the second, we have a second use, which is who. Who is, in this case, is the subject, but the subject is hiding. So in this case, it's not necessary to write who you, who she, who we. No, because who is the subject. And then we have will as an auxiliary and another verb, buy, and the complement, the candies. So the question says, who will buy the candies? In this case, the subject, remember, like I told you, is who. Because who is omitting or who is using the subject, in simple words. All right, let's continue. So we have another example. Will you take out the garbage? This is a question. Be careful with the question mark. here is we have the question mark. This is important. Why? Because will is at the beginning or is the first. Is number one in this case. Is the auxiliary. And then we have the subject. And the question says, will you take out the garbage? We have two possible answers. The first one that we have is yes, I will. In this case, no contraction. This is the no contraction. And the second use, we have yes, I'll. Well, actually, this is a contraction. Why? Because you are using an apostrophe and the contraction of will is I'll. So let me explain to you this. Here we have a small chart regarding to will contractions. Okay, if you can write it down, you can do it. First, we have I will. The contraction of I will is, as you know, I'll. This is the pronunciation. I will, no contraction, I'll, contraction. Then we have you will, contraction, you'll. This is only for positive or affirmative sentences. Then we have he will. The second one is the contraction, is he'll. Then we have she will, she'll. This is the pronunciation and the contraction. Okay, let me erase this. All right, let's continue. The no contraction of it will is it will, And then we have the contraction for it will, which is it, ill. This is only for subjects, for things. Okay, let's continue. We have the no contraction, we will, is simple. And then we have will. This is only the auxiliary, remember. And then we have you will, and again, because in this case, we are using you will for plural too. And then we have you, the contraction. And the last one is they will, and we have they'll. This is the contraction. Okay, something very important that you don't have to forget is the verb. The verb has to be in simple present. For example, if you say, will you took out the garbage, that's wrong. That is an error. Why? Because in this case, take is in simple present. And this is the way that you have to write the verbs. All right, let's continue. Let's continue with the other slide. Okay, then we have another question, which is, will she send the invitations? This is a request because you need someone can send the invitations. In this case, we have the answer. Yes, she will. Or yes, she'll. Very nice. It's very simple. Then we have another question. Number 3 is, will Steven pick out the music? You know, we are talking about birthday vocabulary. So in this case, we are talking about who is going to pick out the music or who will. This is the request. And then we answer, yes, Steven will, or simple, yes, he will. This is the person. Next example. We have, will Mark and Melissa wash the dishes? And in this case, we have two subjects. It's possible to make a question or to use will using two subjects. It's possible. So the answer is yes, they will. They is using, or you are using they to make emphasis for these two people, who are Mark and Melissa. All right. Let's continue with the other example. Okay, number 5. Will Stephanie pour the drinks? No, she will not be able to. Okay, I want to make a pause in this because in this case, you have to be careful with this. As you can see, we have will not be able to. We have two answers or two possibilities to answer a negative sentence. For example, will Stephanie pour the drinks? First answer is no, comma, she will not be able to. This is polite, something very kind. It's not like angry, no, she will not be able to. No, it's very happy, or it's something polite that you are saying this. And then we have the other. This is number 1, and this is the second one. No, she won't be able to. You can use will not or won't. Want is for negative, and will not is to for negative. All right.
Mr. Johnny, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Jenny.
Yeah?
Hi, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I think you have to check the chat because there are many questions in there before moving the slide.
All right, let me check it out.
Okay, thank you.
Nice. Thank you, Miss Jenny. Yes, guys, you can copy this. I'm going to give you some minutes to copy. Which is long? Which song? Okay. Yes, guys, you can copy this. The slides.
Mister.
Okay, let me check.
Mister.
Tell me.
Only this or...
Okay, let me fix this. If there is a music here.
Mister,
Tell me.
we have only to copy la imagen que you will put in the number 5 or all that you...
You can copy the examples. No, the image or the picture is not necessary to copy. You have to copy only the examples.
Ah, okay, thank you.
All right. So let's continue again with this. Let me check it out. We are here. Okay. So yes, guys, you can copy only the examples. In this case, you can copy this in your notebook. We have a lot of examples, but it's not necessary to copy all of them. I'm going to tell you which example you are going to copy, okay? In this case, copy this example. Copy number 5.
Mister, it's obligatory to copy.
Yes, because in the exam or, I mean, in the homework, you have to use examples like this. It's necessary. Thank you, Oscar.
But only number 5.
Right now, copy only number 5. Yeah.
Okay.
It's mandatory, yes. Okay. Let's continue. Can I continue, guys, please? Okay.
No.
Yes.
All right. Please copy very fast this example.
Yes, yes, mister, yes.
Okay. Turn off the microphone, please.
Yes, mister.
Thank you. Okay, continue, guys. So in this case, please copy this example too. Number 6 says, will you mop the floor? We have an answer. No, I won't be able to. This is the first option, or this is the first possibility that you can use, you can answer a question. Will you mop the floor? This is the question, and you have two options. No, I won't be able to, or no, I will not be able to. This is very polite. I'm going to give you a minute to copy this. No problem with this. All right, this is a question, and we have an answer, two answers. May I continue?
No.
Mister.
Yes.
Yes, but I don't copy
Yes.
complete the number 5.
This is number 6.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to continue. Okay. So next one, we have the second use of will. The first example was request, but in this case it's request too, but using who. I told you. For who, using will, you have two options. Say the name or using who. Who is the subject? For example, who will help me? Please copy this example. Number 1, using who. Copy this example in your notebook. It's necessary. The example says, who will help me? And the answer, Victor will. This means that Victor is going to help me or will help me. Okay. 30 seconds. And then we continue. Let me see the chat. Okay, yes.
I'm finished, mister.
Sofia Guevara, she wants to see the example number 5.
No, mister, no.
I finished, mister.
Okay,
No.
please hurry up, guys. We don't have much
Yes,
time.
mister.
Okay,
Yeah, mister.
all right.
I finish.
Let me check. Okay, I'm going to hurry up with this.
No, mister, no.
All right. So this example, you don't have to copy. You don't have to copy. Okay, just listen to me. So we have, who will put up the decorations? Okay, thank you for finishing. And this example number 2 says, who will put up the decorations? So who, remember, is the subject, and you're asking a question or a request. Who will put up the decorations? And you said, hey, George will. George will put up the decorations, in simple words. Okay? This is very easy. So let's continue with the next example. We have, who will prepare the snacks? Okay, don't copy this example. Don't copy. Who will prepare the snacks? You know, the snacks, we have the picture snacks, our candies, our fries, our hamburgers, etc. Our some chips, and you prepare and to enjoy with your friends. So the question says, who will prepare the snacks? They will. In this case, will is the auxiliary too.
We copy this, mister.
No, don't copy this example. The next example, I want you to copy.
Okay, Miss.
Okay, copy this number 4. Copy this. The question says, who will bake the cake? And the answer, Caroline will.
Wait, mister.
Copy the example.
Okay.
Who is the subject? Remember, is the WH question, who? Okay. And then we have Caroline, is the person. Is the kind person, and she will help us. Okay. So let's review this example. Who will bake the cake? Caroline will. This means that Caroline will help us with this. Or Caroline will bake the cake. This is the answer. Okay, guys. Let's continue. The second use, this is important. The second use to make offers, you have to use will too.
Mister, we have to copy that.
Yes, copy this example. Copy this example, please. We have will for offers. This is important because this is the second use of will. Thank you.
I finish.
Okay,
Wait.
this is a plan. For example,
Wait.
continue copying, no problem. Continue copying. This is my plan. I'm having a party for next Saturday. This is my plan. Remember, this is my plan. So I need someone else who can help me. In this case, Joseph will help me. This is an offer. Why? Because I'm not asking a direct person. This is an offer. Let me erase this.
No.
Okay.
Lo copiamos, Mister.
Yes, please copy this example. Copy the example, this Joseph example.
Ya está, Mister.
Okay, guys.
Ya,
Wait.
Mister.
Thank you. Okay, we have only 10
I
minutes.
finished, Mister.
Thank you. We're going to hurry up. We have only 10 minutes to finish this. So let's continue.
Ya, Mister.
Okay.
Y...
Oh, let me erase this. Okay, let's continue.
Yes.
So we have here, Franklin will buy the soda. Remember my plan. I'm having a party for this Saturday, for next Saturday. Please copy this example. Franklin will buy the soda. This is an offer because Franklin is very happy and he will help me buying the soda. Copy this example, please. Okay, let me know when you finish.
I finished.
Thank you.
I finished. I finished. I finished.
I finish. I
Okay.
finish.
I finished.
Espérense, niño.
I finished.
Okay, thank you. Please don't forget to turn off the microphone.
Finished.
All right, the second example. James will bake the cake. This is an offer. Please copy this example too. Copy this example too. I'm going to mute all of you. Copy this example. James will bake the cake. This is an offer.
Yeah, mister. Yes.
Thank you. All right, let's continue. This example is short. Okay, now I want you to pay attention with this. Read the story. For example, I'm going to read it for you. Flower wants to prepare a birthday party, but she's worried because she doesn't have money and she wants to invite her friends to come to home. So Flower is worried. She's sad. And because she doesn't have money, she needs money. But this is the possibilities or the possible actions. Okay, remember the question. No, it's not necessary to copy the story. Just pay attention. This is just a practice. Okay, for example, Flower asks, who will help me prepare the party? She's saying this. Who will help me prepare the party? So this is the request. So this is the request. Who will help me? And this is the offer. Marlon will buy the snacks. Marlon is the person who is offering the help. Okay, so let's continue. This the next example. Wow, the time is running, is flying. So the second person, Rose will put up the decoration. Okay, thank you, Rose, because you are very polite, you are very kind. Rose will put up the decoration. Rose offers her help. Don't copy this example. This is just a practice. Don't copy. Just look at the screen. Okay. Next example. Marvin will inflate the balloons. Okay, thank you, Marvin, because Marvin will manage that, or Marvin will inflate the balloons. Okay. Let me check out the chat. Okay, thank you. Continue. Okay, and Jimmy, the last person, Jimmy will buy the drinks, okay? Because drinks are necessary in our party. So this is an offer too, because Flower is the requester or the person who needs help, and Jimmy will buy the drinks.
Mister,
Tell me.
¿será que lo repite porque se me está desconectando?
Okay. In this case, Flower, you know, Flower is planning a party and Jimmy will buy the drinks. Jimmy is the person who is going to help us. Jimmy is the person who is going to help us. All right. And now, at the end of the story, Flower is happy. Why? Because Flower says, thank you guys for helping me, or for helping me. So, I want you to see this. We don't have much time, but I want you to see this video. Okay, let me know when you see the video. I'm going to share with you my screen. Okay, I think, yeah, is this. Can you see the video? Can you hear the video?
Yes, mister.
Okay.
Yes.
Mister.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it. Okay, please. Don't speak right now. Only listen to the video.
Mister. Mister, no escucho. No escucho el video.
No se escucha el video.
Ni yo.
Mister, no se le escucha el video.
Mister, no se escucha el video.
Lean.
Okay, guys. So this is the last part. So let's go back to the presentation. If you have any questions right now, you can chat right now, please. So right now we don't have much time because the application, this Zoom, is going to take out. It's going to finish with this. Okay, let me check the chat. So no questions right now? So if you don't have no questions, we have only 1 minute. Okay, thank you guys.
Mister,
Tell me.
we have to, le tenemos que mandar esto del cuaderno, mister.
This is just for your notes. This is just for your notes. Just copy the examples that I told you. No problem with this.
Pero
Also.
la tarea sí se la tenemos que mandar, ¿verdad?
Yes, the homework is necessary.
Mister, como que ahora sube ya este video para volver